Well, hi, it's the Gaming Grandma, and I'm back. We're going to play a little Oblivion tonight, the remastered. Um, you know, got done early with work and thought, hey, let's play. So, let's see what quests we're up to today. We have 4 or 5 here, 6 quests. And I decided we'd try this one. It's called A Wound in Time. A priest named Alav Dralgoner, oh, whatever, mentioned an alien ruin, Beldaburo. He says it's where these disappearances are occurring. I must investigate. So let's investigate, see what's going on there. I was told an old priest in Kavach is losing faith because of mysterious disappearances. I should try to find him. A priest named Ilav Dralgoner mentioned an alien ruin, Beldaburo. He says it's where these disappearances are occurring. I must investigate. And I did travel here from the Imperial City. I figured it'd be better to go ahead and get here than have you watch me run cross country. You did miss me killing a thief who thought he could take all my stuff. And I said no. And I didn't say no politely either. So let's see what is going on here. So this is Savina. Surprise, she has purple hair. So let's see what we can find here.
Around in the shadows, making me jumpy. To arms! To arms!
Oh, wasn't expecting that. Whoops, missed. Where's the other guy? Isn't there another guy? I don't know why they had to go on hitting me like that. Let's see if I can remember how to... let's get our blade out, because we might be in close quarters here. Alright. Let's see. Did he give us anything? Conjurer. I'll take the potion. Gold trimmed shoes. Yeah, good taste apparently. Alright. I don't know why they instantly attacked. Blue suede shoes. Must be an Elvis fan. Let's take the potion and the steel arrow back. Let's see. I have a feeling we're going to have to go in there, right? Mandrake. We'll just harvest stuff, then we can learn stuff about it. The ocean out there, raining. Just like a normal coast, huh? Now, can we go in? I have arrived near Beldaburo, but nothing looks suspicious outside. Well, that's ridiculous. There was 2 guys trying to kill us outside. I should check inside the ruins themselves. Well, if that wasn't suspicious, what kind of trouble are we going to get into in here? Alright. Let's see. Kind of dark. Let me change my perspective here. Okay. Oh. Let's see. Maybe we will. Oops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, let's switch to our bow. Oh, I don't have that in my inventory thing so I can switch back and forth. Oh, somebody saw me. Oh, here he comes. No arms. All right. Anybody else down there want to play? He can't be the only one, right? Exactly how was he thinking he was going to attack me? And he just happens to be carrying around some gold. I bet you this place is full of traps. What's this shiny stuff? Anything? Apparently not. Can I just walk across here? Or is there traps? Got a couple of rooms. Aelid cask. Very easy. Well, gold, wormwood leaves. I don't know why we need wormwood leaves. Probably for some sort of potion, right? Doesn't appear to be any traps on the floor. That doesn't mean there aren't any. I wonder what those glowing fragments are. Nothing I can apparently interact with. Somebody's got some candles over here. Looks like we're going this way. Those crystals act like lights, don't they? What's behind door number 1? Let's see. Do you want to go that way? Probably, right? Did I see something scurrying? Just roaches, huh? Well, let's go try the door. We won't know till we try. And we are going to save. It's always good to save, right? Let's see. Save. Where do I save? No, that's not it. Discard. Let's discard. I know there's a way to save. Oh my gosh. Well, hi, I like turtles. And Rude B. Oh, that was probably the last one, Rude. Hello, Dark. Dark Walnuts. Yeah, hopefully it's a good quest. If I could just remember how the heck to save. I wanted to save before I went in here. And I can't remember. So we can't wait. That doesn't go to the menu. Cannot wait. Screenshot. Okay. I thought it was in system. If you're watching to learn all sorts of new skills, I am not the person. There we go. Quick save. All right. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Let's try a different one first. Maybe we won't be going in there. Got that one. All right, we did get in there. How you doing tonight, Dark? It's been 20 years or more since I played this game, so I probably will forget everything. But you know, that's the advantage of having it been so long since I played, because it will all seem new. Oh, there's another fella. Got anything good on you? Any gold in those invisible pockets? It's only worth 11. Well, maybe when we go out, I will grab it. I'm not taking the flesh, thank you. I can do without it. Potion of cure poison. I will definitely take that one. Alright, just a little side room here, huh? Playing OSRS and watching me. Well, I hope you enjoy watching or lurking while you're playing. I'm pretty new still to all this streaming stuff. It's only my second time streaming by myself. I've always had friends helping me out. Ooh, that looks like something. Oh, stone cage. Activate. The cage is raised remotely. Let's see, what is this? Oh yeah, Wildkind stone. You get these in Skyrim too, right? Ooh, there's another one up there. Oh, I bet you that one belonged up there. Cage raised remotely. Now, can I shoot this one to come down, or am I going to want to put it back up? Nope. Okay. Oh! Hello, Mr. Zombie Dude. At least he had 2 arms. The last guy didn't have 2 arms. I have the Xbox 360 version of the game with 1,000 hours. It is an old game. 1,000 hours. Oh, hi Euclidwood. 82. You've popped in before, haven't you? So I'm just going through a quest here in Oblivion. So far I'm not dead. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Which way are you? I feel like going right. My throat's a bit dry today. My mom had a cold the last time I saw her, and I'm worried I'm getting it. So hopefully it'll hold out. Her first day, she lost her voice. Okay, can I take these? Push block to activate. Okay, what did I activate? Maybe it was that stone or that wailing. Can you get back there? This is one of those places I'm going to get lost, right? You always try to lurk, but you work on the weekends. Yeah, most of my streams are on the weekend. I thought I would add an evening weekday. Some days I can get done early enough to where I can get in a couple hours of play. So I'm glad I could start a playthrough for you tonight. Did I already come down here? Very easy. Okay. I never know if I'm doing these right. Trying to see if there's a cue that I need to be watching. All right, the skeleton I hear is down there. I think I must have already, no, that one, copper amulet, good. Steel battle axe. As long as it doesn't get too heavy, I can keep that. That's where I came in, right? Or that's where I went earlier. So is the map going to do me any good? I don't want to wait. I wanted to look at the map. Map. Is there one for inside? You know, sometimes you can go inside the maps. I'll have to work on that. On Skyrim you can anyway. You can use the map to see inside. Oh, something's coming. I see a red dot. That way or this way? Oh, dead end. Oh, there you are. Got me. Give me my arrow back. So I haven't leveled up much. I'm still a level 2. This is my second time. Played for a couple hours the first time. Now this is definitely a different room because the last room we were in didn't have a table over here. Looks like somebody's little experiment. Little lab. Got a little altar. No, alchemical lab. If I ever get magical weapons, excuse me, I can use those. Nothing there. Now, I am very directionally challenged. It's not uncommon for me to get lost in a maze. This doesn't look like it goes anywhere. And that looks like it could be one of those weight-sensitive traps, like you see in Skyrim. Except they're usually round. So the quest has me looking for something that might explain the disappearance of people. I love being an archer. I'm probably an archer in a lot of games that I play if that's an option. This one feels a little more awkward as an archer compared to Skyrim, but it could be just because I haven't played in a while. I spent a lot of time in the game Return to Moria, and I like using the crossbow, especially at trolls. I wonder if I'm supposed to put these back in there. They're worth 50 gold. Let's see. Do they have a property? Let's see. What is their property? No explanation. Destroyed on use. If I remember correctly, it has something to do with magic. Now, can I just take it? All right. Might want to stand up, huh? I can take it a little easier. Steel arrow. Apparently I have really long arms, so I can reach that. Oh, I missed another one. I often play a red guard too. I kind of feel like they have a good rounded skill. You know, they're skilled warrior. They also have good agility. Is this a door? Oh. A powerful magic is preventing me from going further. I should tell of my findings to Elav. That's it? That's as far as I'm going to go in here? I bet you this guy's going to tell me something else that will help me solve the mysteries of this place. I mean, really, where are all the zombies coming from, right? Let's see, did I go this way yet? Looks like they both might be going up to the same place, huh? Did have that one little square alcove, but it sure looked like it was gonna have a trap in it. Refills your mana, I believe. Oh, I think you're right. The magic, right? Your mana that you need to use magic. Thank you, Dark Walnuts. Anybody know how to, if you can look at the interior map, like a map of the interior where you are? I know you can do it in Skyrim, so I'm assuming you can do it here too. And activate remotely. Oh, haha. A Varla stone. That was something even more different. More different. Good grammar. Is more better. Varla stone. Destroyed on use. But wow, look at how much gold it's worth. Man, I could buy a house with that. All right. Let's see. Where do we go to get out of here? Anyway, in Moria, Return to Moria, there's also these structures that are a maze, and I always get lost unless I'm with other people because they seem to remember the pattern of going up this way and down that way, and I try, but just not one of my skills. I was so thrilled when phones start having GPS. You know how I used to talk to somebody and they go, yeah, take a left at the stop sign, go past the yellow house, at the yellow house, which is where Bob lives, you know, and then Bob lives on the corner there, and then you take a right at Bob's house, and, you know, remember that? Yeah. If I didn't have a pad of paper, there was no remembering where Bob's house was. That's how old I am, right? Or they'd say, well, you can't get there from here. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Believe it or not, I never got too lost. And I would always tell my kids, we're not lost, we're exploring. Okay. trying to remember if I went down when I came in or went up when I came in. La, 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 la. How long will I be in here wandering around? That's the door we found. So let's go up. I think I did come down, right? Because I remember coming in and there was that zombie dude walking around. So I got to figure out how to get up. Oh, here we go. More steps up. Doo-doo-doo. Nope, that was just a side door. Is there more up somewhere? Nope. It says there is not a button on the Remastered to click to access the local map. Oh. Well, that kind of sucks. It says to zoom. Like when you're on the other map, on the world map. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Oh, this one. Right? Zoom. How do you zoom? Well, let's see. Oh, thank you, Dark. Look at that. Yeah, that shows me a little area I didn't go to. Probably where that door was, right? Okay. Of course, the one thing about this map is it's hard to tell if I'm going up a stair or down a stair. But we'll give it a shot. See where we can get out of there. All right. Yeah, I think I got it figured out with your help. Now that's a dead end, right? That doesn't go anywhere. Okay, this way. Left, right. We know it's not that way, because that's just two chests. And that's a dead end as well. See, I went the wrong way. To go that way. Let's see if I turn around, if I can find a way. You're right, there's nothing there. Yeah, nothing there. See, if I was in Return to Moria, I would be putting torches all along the way to let me know that's how to get out. This looks like the first room that I came in. I came from up there, so this way maybe? Aha! Yep. Think we found the way out. About that, it only took 10, 15, 20 minutes, right? Okay. All right, let us fast travel back to this guy here in Kvatch. Love me some fast travel. When I'm doing recording in Skyrim, I tend to try to take out all the travel and, edit it out.
I can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it. I know what you're talking
Be
about.
up there.
I don't even try.
Just
I
lucky to be
just
alive.
just keep
Oblivion
going
was.
until I drop. I'm
want
just tired. I can't face it. I have to start over from nothing. Don't give up. You're not
Why have our gods forsaken us?
Powerful magic.
By Akatosh's grace.
Hi, Leslie.
What you describe is a
Haven't seen you
time
in a
wound.
while.
A few years ago, an Elder Scroll was stolen from my altar. Only this relic would be powerful enough to pervert the laws of Mundus to this extent. You must retrieve it at all costs, hero.
At all
The
costs.
time wound has not fully opened yet. I will give you the Order's blessing. This should allow you to breach the barrier, but the rest is up to you.
Ah, so now I have to go back in there.
in the
Get lost
chapels
again.
and buildings.
Woo!
Be wary, hero. Whoever is behind this will be a force to be reckoned with.
Goody. All right.
Good day.
Good day. You can always place a marker at the entrance of the dungeon on the map to help with direction. Oh. See, I gotta learn all these ins and outs, don't I? All right, we're gonna go back, correct? Back to here, at least we can fast travel. So, place a marker. I always appreciate when someone's on that has played the game and can give me hints. Thank you so much. Oh, look at that. I think I missed that last time. Potions. Potions, good. Alright, now, can we find our way back to the magic door? Alright, we know we gotta go this way. And down. Through this room. I believe there was only one way out. This way. Oh, did he give me some sort of magic or something? Is that what I got? A new magic? Starlight. Light on self. Ooh, I should use that one. Is that once a day? Spell. Range. Self. Cost 14. Yeah. I'm wondering if I got something different with when that guy touched me or put the magic on me. Alright, I'm going to follow the dead bodies because that should tell me I went that direction, right? Alright, I know we went down there. Oh, dead end. Now see, this is where I would put a couple torches in the door that blocked the path, so I wouldn't keep going back in there over and over again. Alright. Let's look at that map. Let's zoom. Around and across. Okay. That was a dead end. So is it possible these evening streams are going to work out well for some of you guys, huh? The ones that are busy on the weekend. That was that room I was kind of afraid to go in. It feels like a trap thing right there. All We came in. Let's go this way. All right. Ah, there's the door. Haha, we found it. I found it. I'm shocked. It's pretty. Pretty door. Alright, this is where we do another save. Quick save. Just in case. Look how beautiful it is. Let's sneak. Try and remember. Sneak. In Skyrim, you push down the left stick, I believe, to sneak. Saving time itself. Allah's blessing allowed me to go past the magic that blocked me. Time to face whoever is messing with time itself. I hear the creaking of bones. There you are. There's another one in here. I like how they give you the little red dot, you know, to see where things are. Sometimes, though, if you're in a room with multiple levels and walls, it's hard to know if they're right in front of you or behind the wall. And now we don't have a green arrow to give us a sense of direction. Okay. We are on our own, knowing which way to go. And there's all sorts of choices. This is just a room. No exit. Beautiful chandelier. Can I shoot that down? I can. Oh, did it fall down though? Or did it stick up there? Oh, it must have fell through the other side. Oh, maybe we'll find it. Alright. Another one. If I don't even use magic, they're good for selling them. Oh. There we go. And it didn't fall all the way down. Ah, is that the door I came in? Right? Yep, that's the door I came in. Alright, you've gone in a big circle. Come on, Grandma. You can figure this out. Ah, must be somewhere I haven't been, because there's a bad guy. Ooh, how did I miss him? I think it went right through his bony legs. The game looks much better. Is that what you're saying? The graphics are certainly improved, aren't they? So far, the stories seem pretty similar. But like I said, it's been like 20 years since I played. Maybe not quite 20. I think it came out in, what, 2006 or something? I might not have played it right away. I definitely spent more time in Skyrim. Okay, what's going to happen when I step on that? Is there a trap? Something going to drop on my head? Arrow's going to shoot from the wall? Alright, here we go. Oh, okay. Well, so far it was painless. I think I was in here before, right? Or a similar room, because we saw a chandelier like that. Oh, and that chandelier is working. Can you do anything? Oh! Oh, crapalones. Oh, it's one of those in Skyrim. They're round. Ah, that hurt. Ah. All right. Let's. What magic did I just do? I have no idea. Quest log. Magic. I did have heal wounds, right? That's the one I had. Ah, okay. All right. So, don't step on the big square in the floor. Ooh. Zombieland. Need a little Woody Harrelson and what's his name? Jesse something that was in Zombieland. He later played like Steve Jobs or something. Jesse, it'll come to me. Oh, somebody set that guy on fire. And looks like they're like cooking humans. Are they like making the zombies themselves? Let's see if I can get this one. Ah, it keeps going behind him. Bummer. Well, let's not waste any more arrows. Alright. I've never played completely as a mage. I have played where I would combine the two, but never just a full-on mage. I think mostly because you get the crap beat out of you in the beginning because you don't have any armor or anything. And it seems like it always took a while to level up. Open sesame. I have played in Skyrim where I eventually became the boss of the college there in Winterhold. And I believe in Oblivion you have guilds. And you join like the Thieves Guild or the Fighters Guild or the Mage Guild. Uh-oh. That's more than just a skeleton. Looks rather ghostly, doesn't it? But I haven't joined any of the guilds yet. Okay. Really? One shot? I defeated the Lich that stole the Elder Scroll. I must retrieve it immediately. Wow. Well, I do have it set on Apprentice. And so far it has been pretty easy. So I might have to consider changing it. Because, you know, while I don't want it to be so hard that it's not fun, I do want some challenge. Eldeboro key, which I need that. Corleon's diary, an Elder Scroll. I took the Elder Scroll from the Lich. I must keep it with me at all times and bring it back to Elav as soon as possible. Excuse me. In Elder Scrolls, it's so hard to get your hands on an Elder Scroll in Skyrim. And for those that are just started watching, I do have a very scratchy throat today. So I apologize if I have to clear my throat, drink water. Let's get the rest of these. because I will either sell them or I will use them if I decide to use more magic. Magic and the enchantment skill peaked in Oblivion. They nerfed it so much in Skyrim. What it would really be good is if I'm going to do magic, I'd like to have a chest somewhere so I'm not carrying all of these on me. I wonder how much they weigh. Let's see. Nope, don't want to wait. Inventory. I don't remember looking to see what they weighed. Wakelin Barlowstone only weighs 1, and these only weigh 1. But look at what that Barlowstone is worth. See, I could start gathering some money and get myself a house, right? And I would have a place to store all this stuff. Now, we learned that by pushing this, it opened up a chest that we could get the Barlowstone out of. But I don't see one in here. Oh, it opened the door. Alright, let's save again. I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to go in here and it's going to squish me. Aha. Well, it didn't squish me. Open the door. Okay. Too bad those other ones got kind of stuck behind the pillar and I couldn't get them. So is somebody going to come after me to try to get this Elder Scroll? Is it that way? So far, so good. A dead end, because that's where we got the first Farla stone. Maybe I do have to go through there. Got the music turned down so that it didn't overpower everything, but in moments like this when you're just wandering around lost, it might be nice to have some music, you know, to be lost to. I gotta get back up there, so remind me to go around and up and across. Yep, there's that dude. The first dude with, I think he was armless or only had one arm. Alright, we accomplished that quest. Let's go back and see the guy who assigned the quest to us. Alright. Let's go back here to Kvatch. Why is everybody so stressed here? Now that the gate is closed.
I just can't sleep. How could the Nine let this happen? Are they angry with us?
I know what you're talking.
Greetings, traveler.
What do you seek?
I don't know. Just coming to see
Goodbye.
what was going
I don't
on.
even try.
Smell, really.
It's the smell, really.
It's the smell.
Smoke.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Something
I'm
worse.
angry.
I don't even know.
I
I want to
Door.
stay angry.
I guess you can get
That
used to
anger
anything.
keeps me going.
I guess you can get used to anything.
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing left.
She goes out the doggy door, but doesn't come back in the doggy door. She's an old dog. Maybe going up the steps to the doggy door is a little hard for her.
I'm just lucky to be alive.
Okay.
How could the Nine let this happen?
I don't
Are they
know how the
angry with
9 could
us?
let this happen. All right, let's see what this guy has to say.
I felt it. The flow of time is now once more in accordance with Akatosh's
Good.
rules. This is truly a heroic feat, and I feel that, with your help, we might prevail against the enemy. You are a true champion to the Nines.
Of course.
And you shall be rewarded. You are hereby made a paladin of the hour,
Oh.
and shall receive weapons and gear befitting the
Oh.
hero of Akatosh.
Awesome.
What do you want?
Well, let's look at
Very
the
well.
armor.
Which category?
I prefer light
Which
armor.
light armor piece would you like?
Oh, can I get all of them?
Sure thing. Anything else?
What kind of weapons?
Very
you got?
well. Which category?
I prefer bows.
Here's your item, Paladin. Anything else?
No.
Naturally.
Well, cool. Let's check out
Be
what we
seen.
got. Anything good?
Just tired. I can't face it.
Oh, it's like there's thunder, but it's in the game. There's no thunder here. All right. Magic inventory. What did we get here? Bow of Order. Does 4 damage. The one I'm working on does 5. Why would I want to use a bow? Does it have magical qualities? It weighs a little bit less. It's not worth anything. Hi, Officer Conco. Thank you. It's my second time twitching by myself. As you know, I've had lots of people helping me along the way, and last week I started this game all by myself. So far the technology seems to be working. All right, so I don't know if I want it. It doesn't give me any points as far as money. It's a 4, and the steel bow's a 5. It weighs less. That's only the real advantage. Thank you, Conco. Say hi to the Rangers. What else? I found this Staff of Vulnerability. Weakness to disease on target, weakness to fire on target, weakness to frost on target, weakness to poison. So it'll make them weak to those things, but for it to be an advantage, I'd have to like follow it up with fire or frost, right? Or poison. But look how much it's worth. Now, if I had a follower, I would give the staff to the follower. I tend to use a follower in Skyrim. So what weapon did I get? Blade of Bow of the Order. And then I got, I'm currently wearing chainmail. That gives me, let's see, where's my chainmail? Oh, I'm wearing the Kvatch curse. Okay, it's magic. Fortify endurance on self. That's a good thing. Fortify strength. It's got 3. Now, the cuirass of the order. Ooh, I like what it looks like. But again, it's slightly less damage. And it's not magical. Oh, put some clothes on, lady. But But I like how this one looks, right? It's all about how you look in your armor. But this one gives me fortifications. Let's see, Greaves of the Order. What do these do for me? Nothing. Gauntlet, Greaves, the helm. Ooh, I don't usually wear helms. Hats. You know, got the purple hair. You have to show off the purple hair. Shield. Again, it's less, you know, value as far as strength. But you can't sell it. It's not worth anything. What do you guys think? Should I wear the one I look sexy in? Or wear the one that actually gives me magic? Well, I'll have to ponder on this. Because I don't see that the order gives me much big advantage. In fact, it's even less armor quality. So, I don't know. All right.
You're not alone.
So,
The chapels and the altar.
what are we going to do now? Let's see. A Knife in the Dark. I was visited by Lucien Lechance, a representative for the Assassin's Guild known as the Dark Brotherhood. We did that on the last episode. So we could follow up on that Dark Brotherhood one. Then we got the Thieves Guild one. Path of Dawn. I believe that's one of the main quests. Joffre wants me to contact Barras at Luther Broad's boarding house in the Imperial City. And then we've got the pilgrimage. I've heard rumors of an attack on the Chapel of Debella, excuse me, in Anvil. All the priests and priestesses were killed and the altars were desecrated. It might be worth going to Anvil to see for myself. Unfriendly competition. Sorry, got to go. Just lost power. Oh, bummer. Maybe you can come back later. Of course, I don't know how long I'm going to stream, but thanks for stopping in, Dark Walnuts. I love the name. All right. What do you think, guys? Let's do the pilgrimage. I've heard rumors of an attack on the Chapel of Debella in Anvil. No one seems to know what happened, but all the priests and priestesses were killed and the altars desecrated. It might be worth going to Anvil to see for myself. Oh, not too far from where we are. Let's see. Do I have stuff I want to sell, though? How's my weight? I think I will go to the Imperial City first. We need to sell some stuff. Bring my weight down. All right. Probably should repair armor now that that reminds me. Oh, remember at the end of last episode, I ended where I was at. And then once I was off stream. And then later, I came into town. What time is it? We better wait. And when I walked into town, it told me I got arrested. It said I had apparently stolen some stuff. I do not remember stealing anything. But I got arrested, got put in jail, and it sucked. And that's when the Brotherhood also found me when I was sleeping and said I had committed murder.
What's going on with you?
The only thing I can think of is I was in a battle at the Oblivion gates,
are supporting the Renredra Crim.
and one of my
If the
arrows
Empire
did
isn't going to
hit
stop the skooma trade, who will?
a friendly. So I'm thinking that must have been what happened. All right, let's sell some stuff. Gosh, he looked awfully serious, didn't he?
Don't be the last to read
Merchant
today's
skin.
Black Horse Courier.
Fighting chance. Can we sell some stuff
Get your
here?
Black Horse Courier here.
Is there a tear? No. Well, yeah, but it's deliberate. There's one on this side too. It's just kind of weird. It was a style that came out probably five or more years ago. Probably been quite a while. And I just still like it. I like the color.
Yes?
All right. Can I buy stuff from you?
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
All right. Well, let's sell some stuff. It seems silly to sell these. So you know what? I'm going to keep them. Maybe I can find a place to stash them till I decide if I want them. But I'm not going to just give them away. I do like how it looks. Fur boots we will sell.
That seems a fair price. You've made a good bit of gold.
Iron bow.
That's more than I usually pay.
Leather shield. Let's sell these now because don't have
That
any
seems a fair price.
magical weapons. Don't want to sell the repair hammer. Don't want to sell the shield. Kind of like the shield. The staff. I'm gonna sell it. Not gonna use.
You
that
got a
just
great
yet.
deal there.
Steel battle axe. I like using my one.
You got a great deal there.
Let's see. The mace is 3 damage. Steel sword is 2. What am I using? I think I'm using a special. Am I using a special weapon? Let me see. What am I using? Oh, I thought I had a magical sword, but I guess I don't. So, let's switch to the mace, because it does a better job.
That seems a fair price.
What else? Let's sell these, since we're not using the magic just yet. Barlowstone. I'm going to sell it as well. Hopefully that won't bite me in the butt later. I'm hoping to buy a house. I haven't come across the option to buy a house though, like you do in Skyrim. So, all right, my weight is now down to 111, so that's a little better. Now, does she have anything I want to buy? Something that's better than what I have. Iron dagger. Fur boots. Iron. Do you have any more steel arrows by any chance? Let's buy a few repair hammers here. For 200. Yeah. Yeah, let's buy some more of these.
I let that go too cheaply.
I doubt it. Okay.
Thank you for your business.
You're very welcome, ma'am. What kind of rumors do you know, by the way?
You'll never leave the feed bag on an empty stomach. Be seeing you.
All right. Now, in Skyrim, you have to go to the Jarls, right? To become a Thane, and then you get to buy a house. I don't remember how to get a house here in Oblivion, even if you can. So...
What is it? Have you ever been to the king and...
It's 10.
How
Alright.
are you?
I'm just peachy. So we're gonna go to our quest over here. Where was that quest? Here we go. Anvil Gate. Anvil Castle Gate, huh?
Is there no one?
Who would stand for the 9?
No one.
There are lore masters among you. Heads so heavy with learning that you cannot raise your eyes to the heavens to see the truth. There
It's like
written,
coming into Dragon.
the blood of the
let's
Bella's
see, in
slaughtered
Whiterun.
acolytes cries
And the
out
guys
for
yelling
vengeance.
That's by
Vengeance!
Dragon's Reach.
Who will take up this holy crusade?
I don't know. What do you got to say, dude?
Oh, unhappy Tamriel!
Oh, don't get to talk to him.
Where is your divine crusader? In these
How about you?
latter
Can I talk
days
to
of...
you?
Didier Ormely, a ship's clerk. At present, I'm spending my time and gold on the pleasures of the Gold Coast.
All right.
Many of Anvil's folk are directly or indirectly associated with ships and sailing. Sailors, ship owners, men made rich and poor by the sea trade, and the lonely wives of men who follow the sea.
Okay. What kind of rumors do you know?
Hall's ropes faster can run faster than anyone I've ever seen. Of course, he can't often walk a straight line.
Can't often walk a straight line.
petty strife
All right.
and lesser men.
And our quest is again... I've heard rumors of an attack on the Chapel of Dibella. No one seems to know what happened, but all the priests are killed, the priestesses. Might be worth going to Anvil to see for myself. So I'm assuming I need to go into the chapel. Does that make sense? All right, let's go to the chapel.
Hear me, O people of Cyrodiil. The ancient...
Thank you, Ko. I used to have all sorts of clothes because I used to work in my office. I had an office. And then when we decided to start traveling, so I'm doing work from home now, and I didn't see the point in keeping all the fancy dresses and the fancy shoes, and so I have a few casual shirts to wear, but kind of prefer living in a t-shirt these days. I went to Comic-Con and got to see some of the folks from the Supernatural TV show, and I bought a couple shirts from Supernatural, and they are now my absolute favorite shirts. Alright, so I'm assuming that's a dead priestess. Wow, that's brutal. Just threw him right in the altar, huh? Chapel key, gold, fancy shoes. Oh. Sorry, dude. Those are worth a few dollars. Kind of disrespectful, isn't it? Alright. I have a feeling I have to go downstairs, right? Let's sneak, though. Excuse me. Open. Doors all the way around. Anything good? So I suppose if I take anything, it's now stealing, right? I probably don't want to do that. I don't want to go to jail again. Let's read. No skill. I was hoping that was a skill book. Argonian account. They have those in Skyrim too. Any of these? Same. I would take them because they're worth money, but like I said, I do not want to get arrested again. I know, kind of boring, huh? Shazar and the Divines. bedroom. Conjuration increased. Okay. Usually when there's a skill book, it reacts differently than what I'm used to in Skyrim, so I have to pay attention up to the right corner there. I'm not gonna break in, but I am curious about things. That's where I came in, right? These like all the bedrooms for everybody. Oh, I went back out. Duh. Read before you walk. Go down the stairs. Another bedroom. Not a skill book. One thing about this game I do like is it's usually a kind of a slower pace, and I know some people like games like was it Legends of Avengers? That game is just, every time I watch somebody, I'm like, it's just going, right? And Helldivers, Officer Conco that stopped by earlier likes Helldivers, and it's just moving so fast. Oh, Leagues of Gentlemen, Leagues of Legends, I don't remember. The game with all the Avenger characters. I tend to like kind of the more chill games. Why is it wanting me to go back? That's where the arrow was pointing. Did I look at everything down here? Okay, these just seem to be living quarters, eh? Yeah, these are all living quarters. We can go down that way, and we can go down this way. Did I go down this way yet? They like their wine. Already read Amulet of Kings. Yeah. Seems like this is just living quarters. Thank you, Co. It's nice to feel that way sometimes, too. I think it keeps telling me to go this way. So I am missing something out here. We already searched these folks. Like some weird, what is it? The stained glass windows. Yeah, shining through. Did I search this lady? Excuse me. Let's ask around. Let's ask around town. Oh, what's this way? These all go out to Anvil. Ooh, look. Blood. Okay, let's go out. See if we can talk to some folks. See if we can figure out what the deal is here. What time is it? Oh, might have to go to sleep. Let's see. Does he know anything?
I wouldn't go in there unless you have a strong stomach. We have orders to leave everything just the way it was until the investigation into the chapel attack is finished.
Anvil Chapel attack?
It's baffling. How anyone could have gotten in and out of there without being seen by our patrols is beyond me. Maybe that prophet is right.
Prophet?
Some kind of unholy doom visited upon us.
Tell me more.
He preaches most of the day across the street from the chapel.
That guy.
I used to think he was crazy, but now he seems to be making some kind of sense. I hope that doesn't mean I'm going crazy now.
It could. All right, rumors.
I don't know what to think about the attack on the chapel. Things seem to go from bad to worse, don't they? Take care.
Ponder that, dude. All right, so the guy is not here at the moment. And
Evening, ma'am.
probably we'll have to,
By the time
Talk
we
to more
got there, it was
people in the
too
morning.
late. We have no idea how they got in or out without any of our patrols seeing them.
tell me more about the prophet.
Sure, go down to the chapel and you can't miss him. He'll be the one outside ranting at passers-by.
Okay. Do you have any rumors that I haven't heard?
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it.
Oh, some treasure. Map marker added.
Farewell.
All right. So, we have a hotel.
Go take your break.
Another day, another symptom.
Nope. That's not. Let's see. I don't see anything with a sign out front. Not yet, anyway. What's this? Fighters Guild. Mages Guild. I was just talking about that. We'll definitely go into those at some point. What's this? Peacemakers. What that is. The Count's arms? Why do they have the Count's arms?
Its scent is unfamiliar.
Hello, good sir.
Oh, scratchy throat.
How do you do?
I don't...
I'm Wilbur, owner and proprietor of the Count's Arms. We make beds and food available to guests. Can I help you? Buildings here look different. Why? This is the Gold Coast style, like in Hammerfell. Eastern towns look gray and dull to me. The prophet speaks true. This is the start of something terrible. I can feel it in my bones.
No, you might be right. Tell me about the prophet.
You should listen to him preach. He may sound crazy at first, but the longer you listen, the more sense he makes.
Let's hear some rumors.
Azan at the Fighters Guild is a fine warrior. I understand he can sign you up if you're interested.
Okay, I might just do that. Let's get a bed for
There's
the
a
night.
wonderful room available. It's the best I have, and you can use it for the night for a mere 25 gold. Interested?
25. The other places only charge 20.
Excellent. It's up the stairs there, and then directly across the hallway. Center room, wonderful view of the city. Sleep well.
I suppose I could just wait.
No
but
better to think about the attack on the
skills
chapel.
tend to level
Oh,
up.
without
when
question.
you-
Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true.
Where's the
I
stairs?
wonder if the first Count of Anvil found
Oh.
it.
Go on.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to...
Excuse me. I think I'm getting a cold. My mom had a cold. Not that door. Did he say first door on the left, right? Straight? Oh, straight ahead. Well, it definitely is a much bigger room than I've had before. Alright. They could have made the bed a little better. Let's sleep. Let's see. Let's get our good 8 hours in here. 9 hours. Alright, we'll do 9 hours. Talked me into it. And we'll level up. Yep, I've ascended to level 3. Alright. Choose 3 attributes to increase. Looks like I've done strength quite a few times, and agility, speed, endurance, personality. So maybe I'll spend some points on intelligence, willpower. Let's do personality. Let's increase our intelligence a little bit more. All right. Now that we are renewed, let's go see if we can, whoa, weird, find that prophet. Oh, it was behind the door. Okay. Nobody hanging out in the hall. Think there's a continental breakfast? That'd be lovely. All right.
Hello, good sir.
Who is talking to me? I'm not a sir. You must have been talking to somebody else. Wilbur. Rumors. Anything new?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't
Do
you?
they?
The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved
yes.
the city.
That was me. How come I didn't get a discount?
Good day.
You know, heroes should get discounts.
You wouldn't happen to be in the market for a home, would you? If you
Ooh.
are, I just happen to be selling a manor located right here in Anvil.
Do you sell bridges too?
It's unbelievable. Right in the center of the city, nobody saw anything. Makes you wonder about the competence of the guard, if you ask me.
Okay. Tell me about this manor.
Yes, I'm selling my grandfather's house, Benaris Manor. If you're interested, I could let you have it for a modest sum. I have to sell it soon, as I have pressing matters elsewhere. You're welcome to take a look at it. It's located across the street from the chapel. Once you buy, you get the key to the front door and the deed of ownership. That's the deal. Would you like to buy it now?
No.
Well, I'll be here every day from noon until
I
midnight.
don't know if you're legitimate.
Let me
or
know
not.
if you change your mind.
You know how people like to scam us old people.
What?
All right. Let's go find this prophet.
Well met.
Hi there.
All right. It's a nice looking town. I was at Bravo. It's definitely kind of run down compared to this place. All right. Let's go find that prophet.
Hail.
Don't remember walking that far, but he must be somewhere else than where he was. Oh, there he is. I think I'll talk to him this time.
Have you not heard the Abadallah? Spake Pelinol. Beware Morehouse. Beware! With the foresight of... So, Another one who has come to listen to the madman's rantings?
Well, if you're going to call yourself a madman, then, you know, people are going to want to come and check you out.
This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned as foretold by Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
Dying breath. Just tell me who attacked the chapel.
Do you understand
No.
nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala umarale el nada rakuva. In the alien tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down.
Okay.
A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
A threat. Dun dun dun.
Alas,
How do we stop
Umaril
him?
cannot be stopped.
Oh, sure.
Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics, without a champion. The gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
Well, they do call me the hero of Kavach. I will quest for the relics. I don't know who will stop Umaril. Well, you know I have to quest for the relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake?
Yeah, whatever you
The
just
legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages?
said. He's very passionate,
you-
isn't he?
A worthy knight?
Oh, I am the hero of Kavach?
Well then, hail, hero of Kavach! Let me add one more voice to the never-ending chorus of praise. I'm sure one
I
of your
think he's
many
being
devotees
snarky.
will be able to guide you on your way to find the Crusaders' relics.
He wasn't impressed at all, was he?
The weapons and armor of Pelinal Whitestrake, Alicia's comrade, granted to him by the eight divines. He went alone into the white gold tower, challenged the alien sorcerer King Umaril to single combat, and slew him. Alas, Umaril was not truly slain, but only cast beyond the bounds of Nirn. And now he has returned to wreak his vengeance upon the gods, as was prophesied by Pelinal himself with his dying breath. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine Crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril. But alas for Tamriel, the Crusader's relics have been lost for
many an age.
Who now can succeed in the quest for the relics, where the greatest knights of legend all failed?
Okay, quest.
Are you a worthy knight?
Either no, I have no claim to fame, or yes, I am a worthy knight. I'm just curious, what happens if I say no?
Let the gods be the judge of that. I cannot see into men's heart. I see only their words and deeds.
It's important to be humble sometimes. How can I find the relics?
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wished to quest for the relics would walk
The Pilgrim's Way. This sounds
travel
familiar.
to the way shrines of the 9 divines, pray to
That
each
was
of the
a
gods in
Skyrim quest,
turn,
though.
and ask their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth
With
with
the
the Nine's
Nine's
blessings.
Pilgrimage.
For those who would repent their past deeds, walking the pilgrim's way is a traditional way to cleanse yourself before the gods. Follow the map I gave you. Visit the way shrines of the 9. Pray and wait for a sign.
Okay, tell me more about Umaril.
He was defeated but not destroyed by Pelinal the Crusader. Now he has returned to seek vengeance against the gods. Only a true knight, wielding the holy relics of the divine crusader, has a chance to defeat Umaril.
Okay. Well, let's
May the Ancient
see
One guide your steps.
if we can find him.
Hear
The
me,
relics.
O people of Cyrodiil!
All right. Pilgrimage. I've spoken to the prophet. Claims that an ancient Iliad, sorcerer king, has returned from beyond the grave to destroy the church. Excuse me. And that only a true knight wearing the legendary crusader's relics can possibly defeat him. I've spoken to the mysterious prophet. I must first do a pilgrimage to the way shrines of the divines. He gave me a map of the pilgrim's way to help me locate the shrines. Once I have visited a way shrine for each of the 9s, I may receive a vision if I am judged a worthy knight. All right. Let's see if we can look in our inventory at that map. Oh, I have some other stuff to sell, don't I? Just the guys didn't buy them there. Let's see. Mysterious note. I think I read that earlier. Yeah. That's the Thieves Guild. Amulet of Kings. Way Shrines map. Arche, Mara, Dibella, Akatosh, Julianos, Kinnereth, Talos, Sinethar, and Stendar. If you wish to repent of your sins and rededicate your life to the gods, pray at the way shrines of the 9. May the 9 hear your prayers and look upon you with tender, loving kindness. Now, these are kind of all over the place, so it might be something I'm going to do like a little bit here and there as I get close to those areas. But we are near the Talos one and the Julianos one, if that is the Imperial City, like I think.
Will no one take up this holy crusade?
Let's see. Inspect and open in map. It's going to be one of those where I have to go looking for them myself because it's not going to mark them. But there was some pretty close to the city. Let's go back and sell some stuff. And then maybe we'll go for a hike, or we'll look at the other quests and see what we got going. Okay, every time I walk in, I'm going to be all nervous that I'm going to be accosted and told I'm going to jail. All right.
Have you ever spoken to
I think there's
Rosanna
a place
about
called the
learning to be
Copious
an armorer?
Coin Purse.
I'd rather have
to
someone
get.
else just repair
That'll
it.
buy everything,
I'd hate
right?
to have to take time to repair my
In
armor
fact,
when I'm
there's a
doing
quest
something
for him
else.
too to like
Safe
figure
travels.
out if he's getting his stuff stolen or not. I did try it, but I stood around and watched him wander and wow, you've got such a messy shop. Maybe you ought to clean up.
Welcome to the Copious. What kind of deal can I make for you today?
Oh, well, tell me about your inventory.
What about my inventory?
I think it's stolen.
You have some nerve. When do you come off accusing me of something you know nothing about? Now, either buy something or get out.
Touchy, aren't you? The lady down the street told me she thinks you're stealing stuff.
By all accounts, he preaches that the attack on Anvil Chapel is an omen of some kind of coming doom. You should go to Anvil and hear him for yourself,
I did.
if you're interested. They say he preaches outside the chapel every day, rain or shine.
Yep. All right, let's see. What can you buy for me?
May I interest you
From me.
in some of my fine wares?
No. All right, let's start at the top. Let's sell the wormwood leaves.
That's a fair deal.
Let's sell the potions of sorcery.
fine
since I'm
transaction.
not using magic
That's
right now.
a good deal.
Restore fatigue. restore intelligence, healing, dispel on self, dispel what, curses? Let's get rid of that one because they add up in weight, right? Dispel. We'll get rid of that just so we're not carrying it. And I'm not using torches, but there's no weight to them. There's no value in these, so it makes me wonder if I wouldn't be better off wearing them. But there's also no armor advantage.
You got a great deal there.
Unless maybe you get an armor advantage if you wear the whole set. That might be a possibility. Copper amulet. You never get as much money as it says you will. And I know there's a barter option. And I've just never been any good at it. Don't really know how that works. I mean, I know that I've tried and it can help you reduce costs for things. Also never really learned what the whole persuading thing was all about. All right, do you got anything I want? Guides. Let's buy the lockpick. Repair hammer. And that
You bought
reminds
that
me,
for a song.
I need to repair, don't I? Steel arrows.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Leaves me with 1,300. All right.
Thank you for your patronage.
Goodbye.
All right, let's, excuse me, check our weapons here. Let me see if I can remember. I highlight the repair hammer. Is that right? There we go. Chainmail. Repair. Oh, I need to upgrade my skills. Okay. I still got keys and stuff I could get rid of, huh? I didn't want those either. All right. What do you think about that house that guy offered to sell me in Anvil? Do you think that's legitimate? Or do you think that was some sort of little trap when I buy it? It's like haunted or something.
Castle, New
Coral is besieged by marauders.
I
wish I could go and
Okay.
save
Let's look at that map. Way Shrine map. It wasn't the mysterious note. It was... Uh-oh. Did I go and sell the map? Would you be surprised if I sold the map? I didn't think you could sell quest things. Oh, God.
There's something strange about
Let's see if I did.
Welcome back.
Now it'll
Only
cost me
quality
twice as
goods
much
for
to
sale
buy
here.
it back,
What can I
right?
interest you in?
No. Doesn't look like I did. Okay, it won't show up in your
Goodbye.
inventory if it's not something that you can sell. So, was it there and
It's
I
you.
just
Hello
didn't
there.
see it? Chapel keys, bow of order. Mysterious note. Amulet. Keys. What do I didn't buy the book. All right. Pilgrimage. See if I would open in the map. See, it does a market. All right. What the hell did I do with the map? Okay, let's do something else. Later, I'll figure out what the hell I did with the map.
Hot.
There's something strange.
All right, what another quest we can do? Unfriendly. Okay, that's the Thorinir one, where Spirits has a manor house for sale. And, you know, it's called Where Spirits Have Lease. I think that's a hint that there's ghosts involved. A Knife in the Dark from the Dark Brotherhood, the Thieves Guild, and Path of Dawn. Let's do that one. That's kind of taken the line of the quests. And let's go over to the Elven Gardens.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
Well, you're going to walk away?
I'm
What if I want to
saving up
give you a
enough
coin?
for some medicine.
What do you know?
Hey.
Rumors.
You're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Sure. What do you know about the Prophet?
He preaches in Anvil. Appeared right after the attack on the chapel there. Sounds like the usual doom-saying nonsense.
Okay. What do you know about the Grey Fox?
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil. Of course, it's all just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
Conspiracy.
He's a fairy tale. The Imperial Watch pretends there is a thief king named the Grey Fox who controls all the thieves in Cyrodiil.
Why was it
Of
still
course, it's all
highlighted?
just made up to give them an excuse to keep us down.
Hi, Anthony. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, kind lady.
Why does it keep wanting me to look at that?
Blessings of
All right.
Mystara upon you.
They say that Daedra came from
Goodbye.
Oblivion
Goodbye.
and burned the whole city
Are
to
you
the
familiar
ground.
with this game,
By the
Anthony?
gods.
Without question.
What's the news from...
Marinus Cadiotis. Ida of Lenormand and me, we're associates. Same interests, same styles.
Interesting. Tell me about the city.
This city life is killing me. Work all day long, drop dead, and they toss you in Lake Ramar. Just need to make my money at the arena and live easy.
It's the second stream, Anthony. I think my
Aye.
first one was Friday of last week. Most of mine are during the day on the weekend. And I thought I'd try an evening
It's you.
to see if I get like maybe a different crowd of folks watching. Let's see, can I... Oh, really close by.
You. I speak.
There's something strange about Ida of Lenormand.
This one? No?
Jump off.
She
This way.
likes jumping off things. That's because...
You watch my Skyrim stuff. Oh, okay. That was your first Elder Scrolls game. You played Skyrim first? Yeah, I played Morrowind and Oblivion. Am I standing on a chair? Prefer Skyrim, but we're going to see
Luther
what
Broad's
this
boarding
remastered
house.
looks like.
I'm Luther. You want beds or food? See me. I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Wow. Okay.
Bye.
Well, where's the guy I'm supposed to talk to? Is that not you? Maybe you. Yep, Boris.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
Okay. Let's sit.
Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
You're more likely to watch in the evening. Well, that's good. I'm going to definitely be doing this series in the evening. Ready when you are. The enemy has the amulet. How about I found Uriel's heir?
Don't talk. Just follow my lead.
Okay. The enemy has the amulet.
We can't talk now. Just follow my lead.
But I'm a talker. Come on.
Good. Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
Who? Who am I waiting for to follow you? That guy. And I'm invisible with my purple hair. I really don't blend in well with my purple hair, do I?
Quickly!
Uh-oh.
I do not fear death.
Uh-oh. Am I going to be in trouble? The enemy agent who attacked Baros is dead. I should find out what Baros has learned about our enemies. Well, he had clothes on when he came down here. Mythic Dawn Commentaries 1. I have found a strange book about the Mythic Dawn cult. I should show this to Baros. Let's do that. He's got purple boots on.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
What have you learned?
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Deirdre cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Deirdre Lord Mehrunes Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
The enemy has the amulet.
So you said. That's very bad news.
You like my style? My play style or my snarky comments?
I had hoped I heard you correctly. Thank Talos. The Blades will protect Martin until he can claim his throne. Don't worry. Or we will die trying.
Nice. What's our next move?
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults.
Okay.
Why don't you take that book to her? See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you.
All right. What do you know about the Prophet?
I don't know much about him either. Just that he appeared in Anvil shortly after the attack on the chapel there.
Tarmina.
Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
You like to play Dunmer. I am usually a Red Guard.
Hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book.
I like
This
the
might
Red
just be the
Guard
break
because
we
they
need.
have a variety of skills that can benefit being a bowman, you know, an archer, or a melee. I've never done an Argonian, but I think I've I've played all the other ones. Maybe not an elf either.
What do you need, friend?
What?
What?
Be seen.
What do I need?
Aren't you supposed to be going to see Tarmina?
Armina. Okay.
I have plenty of leads on my own to track down. Don't worry. Stay safe.
Okay, can you get out of the way so I can go that way? Hello? Hello? Okay. Yes, the Red Guard have a good rounded. I think they even, you know, have the intelligence to do magic too. And I have done characters with
Greetings,
magic,
Red Guard.
but I do tend to be an archer and a melee. show. What are we doing now for our quest? I should speak to Joffrey about how to recover the amulet. I've done that already. Let's see, where are we? Bars has learned that the enemy is a secret cult of Mehrunes Dagon, worshippers known as the Mythic Dawn. He will continue to track down agents in the Imperial City. I should talk to Tarmina at the Arcane University, an expert in Daedric cults. She may be able to tell me more about how to find the Mythic Dawn. All right. Let's open in the map. Oh, just going right here. Yep. Ooh, magic. Party. Like them flames. There they are. Tarmina.
Ah, you must be the one I got the message about. How can I help you?
Man, that message got here quick. Mythic Dawn.
You know of them? One of the most secretive of all the Daedric cults. Not much is known about them. They follow the teachings of Mainkar Cameron, whom they call the Master, a shadowy figure in his own right.
I found one of their books.
Ah, yes. Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. Wonderful. You have a scholarly interest in Daedric cults, then.
I need to find the Mythic Dawn.
Find them, eh? I won't poke my nose any further. Official business and all that. I'm used to working with the Blades. Don't worry. Say no more. In any case, finding them won't be easy. I've studied Mainkar Cameron's writings a bit myself. At least those that I could find. It is clear from the text that Mainkar Cameron's commentaries come in 4 volumes, but I've only ever seen the first 2 books. I believe that his writings contain hidden clues to the location of the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon. Those who unlock this hidden path have proven themselves worthy to join the ranks of the Mythic Dawn cult. Finding the shrine is the first test. If you want to find them, you'll need all 4 volumes of the commentaries.
Okay. Where can I find those?
Here, you can have the library's copy of Volume 2. Treat it gently, if you please. As I've said, I've never even seen the 3rd and 4th volumes. You should try first edition over in the Market District.
In the Market District.
Phintius, the proprietor, caters to specialist collectors. He may have an idea of where to locate those books.
Okay. Oh, you like the purple hair?
The supposed leader of the Mythic Dawn cult. He wrote the infamous Commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. The commentaries are contemporary with Tiber's Septim, over 400 years ago. So, he is unlikely to still be alive, although you never know.
Spartacus? They talk about Xarxes? Mythic Dawn.
They worship the Daedra Lord Mehrunes Dagon, according to the teachings of their leader, Mainkar Cameron. No one knows how widespread the cult is or where their shrine to Mehrunes Dagon is located.
Good. What rumors do you know
Some
about?
say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas.
Okay.
The Holy Book of the Mythic Dawn, supposedly written by Mehrunes Dagon himself. If it exists, it would be an artifact of great and evil power. It was so nice chatting with you. Be sure to let me know how your hunt for the Mythic Dawn turns out.
I'm sure I will.
Evening.
You know, I think I'm going to try that armor. See if it does more than I think it will. Just because I like the looks of it. but it definitely is going to drop my... but I like it. Isn't that cool armor? I like how it looks, but... yeah, I like that. It's definitely more attractive armor, you know, if you're all about being attractive while you go out and kill things. There is a helm. I don't like it. I don't usually wear helms. Well, let's see if this is going to be a bad idea. Let's see, how do I get back out of here? So it's supposed to be this great armor, but the Cuirass of Kavach that I got from the captain there, it has magical properties, and this one does not. But I like it. What? Yes, it does look a lot like ebony armor. It just has a little bit more color in it, doesn't it? I just found it odd that there's no armor advantage as far as its value, right? Because the, excuse me, the chainmail boots are worth like 1 at least. Let's see, the Cuirass is worth 2, but the Kavach Cuirass is worth 3 in strength as well as the magic. So that's why I couldn't decide. Yeah, I think I'm a sucker for aesthetics too. You know, when you wear purple hair, you gotta look cool all the time. All right.
You have my ear, citizen.
I didn't ask for it. All right. What's my next step here? Inspect. Tarmina gave me the second of Mankar Kamaran's books about the mysterious Xerxes, but said she has never seen the third and the fourth books. She suggested that I speak to Fintius, the proprietor of the first edition bookstore in the Market District. All right, so let's look at our map, and let's just go there instead of wandering around lost. All right. Of course, with this outfit, maybe I'd look better with red hair or golden hair. There's 4 to find the other. Maybe run in one for looks and quick switch to the other in a pinch. Yeah, that's a good idea. Too bad I don't have a hot bar that I can just pull up and switch them out. All right, first edition. Is it open? It is. No? Oh, I thought it was open. So, what time it be? 8:14.
Hello again.
Oh, there's Fintius.
What can I do for you?
Oh, let me talk to you.
Yes?
Do I not get to talk to him because
The
he's not in
Imperial
his
Watch
shop?
seems awfully worried about the Grey Fox. Look at all those wanted posters.
I guess
Good
I'll have to
day.
come back. Oh, thank you, Alaskan. I thought I was going insane.
Evening. Hello.
Hello. It was a trick. They wanted me to break in so I can get arrested
Do you need something?
again.
Hi there.
Let's go stay at the inn.
Good to see you.
I don't think I have any leveling up to do, but we'll stay anyway. Hi, Alaskan. Yes, good day. I'm trying an evening stream.
Hello again.
Well met.
A few folks have mentioned tonight that the only time they can see things is in the evening because they either work weekends or maybe they're busy. All right.
Oh, hello.
Oh, you sound so
What?
excited. Let me get a
I
bed.
do have a bed available for 20 gold a night. Would you like to rent it?
Of course.
Very good. It's up the stairs there. First door on your left. Sleep well.
I think I just leveled up to 3, and yes, 20 gold. But
You
the
too.
last place I was at was 25 gold, so I guess it
Yes?
should be a bargain.
What's new with you?
Join me.
I heard there was some
I don't know
goblins
that
around
And the
here.
other
anyone
one
in
was a
Cyrodiil
better
drives
place.
a harder
Creatures
bargain than
and Anvil
Palanir.
has
It's
such
such
a
a
nice
fine sight of those creatures.
rooms.
Never met tougher.
Be seeing.
But yeah, so I just leveled up to 3. This is only my second night playing. And I'm wearing this armor because it looks good, but it has no real armor value. But, you know, it's all about how you look. Let's go, no, 12, 11 hours. Let's see. All right, there's CrossChat too. I wondered where the other peeps were. Yep, doing YouTube and Twitch. And Alaska is one of the people that has helped me improve my skills so that I could feel brave enough to do this by myself. She's over on Twitch as well as YouTube under Alaskan Care Gaming. Hi, Rude. Rude's another one that's helped me. I was just mentioning, had a few people help me along the way. Rude's one of them, as is Alaska. And down we go.
How goes it?
Is it still night? Did I not sleep? No, okay, it just looks so dark in here. You've seen in the Discord? I don't have a preference, Anthony, whichever you prefer to watch. I started out on YouTube, so most of my viewers are from that. And I just started doing multi-streams, maybe 2 weeks ago I started? Alright, I forgot where I'm going. Phineas, Ventus in the first edition.
Let's hear it.
First edition. I tend to hang out in YouTube more when I'm watching, because I don't always have a chance to watch things live. And with YouTube, you can, check on stuff that you missed.
What can I do for you?
Mysterium Xarxes.
You must be referring to Mankar Cameron's commentaries on the Mysterium Xarxes. A common mistake. It comes in 4 volumes. The first 2 volumes are rare, but you may run across them from time to time. The 3rd and 4th are impossible to find.
Oh. Not for me. I need volumes 3
I happen to have a
and 4.
copy of Volume 3 on hand, but I'm afraid it is a special order.
Okay.
Already paid for by another customer. Sorry.
This
Gwyneth
is where
would be terribly disappointed
you try to
if
take
it was
advantage
gone when
of
you came
me
to pick it up.
because I want it.
So sorry I can't help you.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. All right. So I'm going to have to pay for it, aren't I?
I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond.
Arsalia, I do remember you in the Discord. Just realize it's different on YouTube. Yep. I've tried to stay the same.
I don't know
So
him
it doesn't
personally,
confuse me.
but he was very eager to get his hands on Volume 3 of Cameron's commentaries. Came all the way from Valenwood. As a matter of fact, he's already late for his appointment to pick up the
Well,
book.
then I should
Feel
buy
free
it.
to wait for him if you want to speak to him yourself.
No, I want to buy the book. Let's see.
I'm afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any price. I've already promised it to someone else, and my word is my bond.
Everyone can be bought.
I wish I had one, but I have never even seen a copy.
All right. Well, let's wait for Gwyneth.
I'm
I guess.
afraid I couldn't sell it to you for any
All
price.
right. You said that already.
Good day.
So let's wait for this Gwyneth person. Oregon and all. Yep. I'm on the southern coast of Oregon. All right. So they said Gwyneth was late. Where'd he go? There he is. Should I try to find him out here? All right. Well, I think I've seen you chat on the Discord with that name. The Arsalia and the Genevieve.
I'm here for my book, Menkar Cameron's Commentaries, Volume 3.
Of course, here you go.
Go ahead, please.
Let me have the book.
Have you been following me? Leave me alone. That book is mine.
Yikes. I want to buy it from you.
It isn't for sale. You'll have to find a copy somewhere else.
Tell me about the Mythic Dawn.
The Mythic Dawn? Are you... I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know anything about any cult.
Who said it was a cult? You're in over your head.
I beg your pardon? You presume to tell me about Daedric cults? I'll have you know that I visited the shrine of Sheogorath during the Festival of the Mad. I've spoken with Hermaeus Mora beneath the full moons.
Didn't you just tell me you don't know anything about cults? They killed the Emperor, you fool.
What? The Mythic Dawn were the ones?
Yes.
You have to believe me. I truly had no idea. I mean, I knew they were a Daedric cult. Menkar Cameron's views on Mehrunes Dagon are fascinating, revolutionary even. But to murder the Emperor... Mara, preserve us.
You better give me that book.
Yes, of course. I don't want anyone to think I had anything to do with their insane plots. Here, Volume 3 is yours. What you do with it is your business.
Oh, well that was easy. I need the 4th book.
You can only get Volume 4 directly from a member of the Mythic Dawn. I had set up a meeting with the sponsor, as he called himself. Here, take this note they gave me. It tells you where to go. I don't want anything else to do with the Mythic Dawn.
Yeah, Anthony, I think he had his ponytail too tight, didn't he? Pulled that face right up. All right, let's see. We are going back to the Elven Gardens District. Probably going to go talk to Boris again, right? Inspect. Let's go on down to the last step. Told me that Volume 4, the last book I need, could only be given to you by a member of the Mythic Dawn. He had set up a meeting with one whom he called the sponsor. He was to go alone and sit at the table in the sunken sewer beneath the Imperial City. I will go and take that meeting instead, but should find Boris first. I'm going to go pretend I'm him. All right, look forward to you coming back, Anthony.
Hello.
All right. Map. Let's see if we can go there without...
You
getting
have my
lost.
ear, citizen.
Emperor Way? I bet you I went the wrong way.
How do you do?
How are you?
Let's just fast travel there. Me and my sense of direction. Hope everyone's doing well. I had a short day, so I was able to jump off today today to do a little stream. Let's see, back into here. There he is.
You're not easy to get hold of. What have you found out?
Mythic Dawn meeting.
This just might be the break we've been looking for. Good work. We need to get that 4th book, then. If Tarmina is right, we can use these books to locate the mythic Dawn's hidden shrine. Let's go. I know that part of the sewers well.
Okay, then.
They'll pay for the murder of the Emperor. Now that we know who they are, it's only a matter of time.
Okay. Where are the sewers?
The sewers run underneath the whole Imperial City. There are access points in every district. The Blades have occasion to use them in our undercover work, as well as a means to move around the city without attracting attention.
Okay.
Follow me. I know how to get to the part of the sewers where we need to meet the sponsor.
Okay. Just don't want to kick us slow like they do in Skyrim. Get some pickup in your giddy up. In Skyrim, they not only walk slow, but then they turn and stare at you like, okay, I'm still here, let's go. Okay. Gate to the garden sewers. Lovely. I'm wearing new boots, too. Didn't I come out through these, remember, at the very beginning? Alright, I like to change my view when I'm gonna do battle. Kill those crabs.
Quickly now.
Come on, get them, get them, get them. Now we'll eat them for dinner. Crab meat. Yum.
This one's mine!
Okay, oops, that's not what I want to do. Oh. Just a big giant rat. It probably doesn't do me any good to
This one's mine!
sneak when you got a guy walking around making noise. Oh, you saved me, kind sir.
Get my back!
Were you gonna leave it somewhere? Suppose I could have taken the rat meat, huh? To the waterworks.
This one's mine!
Well, you've been kind of selfish.
Training
You've been taking all of them.
Fast.
You know, I should probably use my mace, because inevitably when I'm in close quarters using my bow, I shoot somebody I'm not supposed to. Oops. Shield. Let's look at this shield. Look at that. That's a handsome shield right there. Kind of looks like a dragon. All right.
This one's mine!
Which one? Oh, down there in the water. Come on, you said it was yours. I don't think you did it. All right, there was more. Conked you on the head. I don't know why I'm taking the crab meat. I love crab, though. That water looks gross. Dungeness crab, though. I grew up on Dungeness crab.
This one's mine!
When I go and eat king crab, it just seems so salty, whereas Dungeness crab's kind of more of a sweet crab. What a weird noise. Oh, there's another one in there. Where are you going? Oh. Maybe you're fighting
A little
there.
closer.
Whoops. Oh, there's goblins. Anything worth taking? Empty. Alright. So you came back to get those guys? What, you know they were following us? Alright. We're gonna go that way. I think that's actually how come I got in trouble with the Dark Brotherhood, is I was using my bow in close quarter combat, and I think it was a priest or something, right? I don't know if you watched the last episode, when I was in Kvatch closing the Oblivion gate.
Over here! Quickly now!
I'm gonna let you do all the hard work. I'll sell that and give me $5. 5 coins.
Get my back.
Get your back.
Stand ready.
Goodbye. Oh, did he fall too? Am I supposed to follow him? Or is he going to come back up? I'll loot the chest. Potion of cure poison. I don't know if I should have followed him or not. Urban Garden Sewers. Oh, there you are. Okay. You should watch your balance more on a bridge like that.
Look out!
Look
Watch
out.
the flank.
Wow, that was quick. This is ruining my new boots. I hear another rat squeaking.
Stick together!
Oh,
This one's mine.
I was still alive. It was moving.
Over here! Ah!
Here comes a rat. In Skyrim, we call those skeevers, right? The big giant rat-looking things.
All right, the room with the table is just through this door. I always wondered who put it there. I happen to know that if you go up the stairs there,
I'm glad you're back,
you can
Anthony.
get a vantage point on the meeting room. I think I'd better be the one to handle the meeting. You'll be my backup. Keep watch from above in case of trouble.
It can be quite expensive, the crab, yes. Do I want to cover him going in? Do I want to meet the sponsor, or I'm not ready yet? I want to meet the sponsor.
No, it should be me.
Oh, fine.
I have a blood debt to repay these Mythic Dawn assassins. Besides, I've trained for this kind of thing my whole life.
All right, I'll cover you.
Good. Remember, we must not leave here without the book. It's our best chance of finding the amulet.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Listen, I may not survive this, but if I don't, you must. You must recover the book and find the Amulet of Kings.
Okay, then. Don't worry, I never fail. I understand. We'll do it together. You leave me little choice. Oh, let's be a team player. Let's do it together.
I'm glad to have you at my back. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, Philip Holt Goff 1 followed me. Why, thank you. Is that you, Anthony? I see the name Holt in the middle. All right, we went through the door, didn't he? I got distracted, sorry. Squirrel. Well, where did Barrows go? Oh, I see.
I told you to come alone!
For Uriel
Brothers,
Septum!
kill them! Oh.
Parry and strike!
Paradise awaits me.
Okay.
Get my back!
No, I want to, you know, take everything first. Let me just take all. I have the 4th and last volume. Oh, he had it on him. I can now piece together the clues within them to find the Mythic Dawn's secret shrine. Maybe Tarmina can help.
The time
All
of
right,
cleansing
well, thanks for the follow,
is almost
Anthony.
here.
Not on this day.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Oh, hello.
I do not fear death. Die, unbeliever!
Oh, got him. I much prefer the bow. I just, you know, I'm all over the place when I'm using a melee weapon. Probably none of that's worth anything, but... Did he go this way? So I've got all 4 books. I thought it was going to be harder. Yeah, the advantage of living on the coast, is that I know people who go out crabbing. And, you know, I help relieve them of their burden of too many. I absolutely hate cracking a crab, though, and having to clean it out. I hate it. Having to crack it all, dig it out with a little tiny fork. But it's yummy, so it's worth it. It's like she just puts that in a pocket, huh? Oops. That should have got me some experience points, right? What happened to my YouTube? I was afraid it stopped. All right. Too distracted. Where'd he go? Oh, we came this way, right? That way. See, I got to dawdling and I wasn't paying attention. There we go. Is this gonna let me out? I'm either gonna find my way out. It must be this way because there's a dead crab. Just follow the bodies. Nope. Look at that. How did I do that? How did I go all the way around? How come he just took off without me? That's a Mythic Dawn, wasn't it? That flag. Oh. We definitely did not come this way. Let's take them all. So, just because. Amulet, gold, lesser soul gem. That's not worth anything. Battered crate, small crate. Ooh. Base ring of feather. Now that sounds good. Weak potion of sorcery. Alright, hopefully it's safe in here to open my inventory. Base ring. Oh, I found a shield one too. Now how many can you wear? I know with a mod in Skyrim you can wear more than one. Fire shield on self. Feather on self? Does that mean like I'm going to... Can I put them both on? Does it take other stuff off? If I put both of them on? Doesn't look like it. Looks like everything's still on. Okay, well, okay then. Ooh, cool. Alright, now find your way out of here, Grandma. We came through here. Yeah. I'm back here again. It is that kind of stream. And I'm completely lost. Alright, let's look at our map. Where'd you go for dinner, Alaska? Did you make it yourself or did you go out? Okay, I need to go there. Let's see. Well, phooey. It's hard to know because I'm at different levels here and there and up and down. Made it ourselves, nothing special. You're not verified on Twitch or I'd join that chat. Oh, I didn't know you had to be verified to chat on Twitch. Is that like with your email or something? Ah, I hate it when I get lost. We were talking about crab earlier, Alaska. Do you get crab up there in Alaska? Is it like Dungeness or King or... Mostly imitation, looks like crab, but horrible. Yeah, that's gross, huh? Alright, where the hell am I going? It's super expensive, huh? No crabbers off the coast. I'm just going around in circles. This is ridiculous. Let's go a different direction. No, we can't go a different direction. Wasn't I just saying earlier that I get lost a lot? You'd think I'd have to go up, right? To get out of the sewer? Yeah, limitation. Our coast used to have great dungy crabbing before the quake. Huh, they all left after the quake? Oh my gosh. This is super stupid, guys. Up, up, up. Back into the room. Talos Plaza needs a key. You open the door with the sunken sewers key. Didn't even know I had the sunken sewers key. Handy though. Alright. They got wiped out from the tsunami and never got recovered. The one back in 2011? The Japanese earthquake? Let's put on our other weapon. Still haven't quite figured out the fastest way to... Let's see if this bow of the order does anything special for me. Got him. Well. Anything good? Got my arrow back, I guess. Lockpick, steel arrow, and a shield. Ooh, steel shield worth 95. I'll take it. Flawed pearl, gold, lockpick. Potion of sorcery. This quake and tsunami was so devastating it caused the entire tsunami warning system and wave buoys to get created. And Anthony says the salmon is good. Yep, can always eat salmon as well. A quake and tsunami it caused the entire tsunami warning system and wave buoys to get, oh, so they can make sure they hear it next time, huh? The gate is open remotely. That's probably what this is. Yeah, it's never good to be affected by natural disasters. Not much you can do about those. I lived in California for a while and had earthquakes, and we were here in 2011 for the Japan quake and tsunami, and it took out our dock here and my town here and a dock in a neighboring city. It was pretty devastating for everybody, especially them. Waves went up and went down to Hawaii, Oregon, California, and people were killed. I hope it was no one you knew and were close to. Exit to Denari Animus's basement? Do I want to do that? Watch, I'm going to get arrested or something. Yeah, I'm in somebody's house. Crap. Sneak. No, I don't want to. I don't want to break in. I got in trouble last time. Is there not a back door? Oh man. Let's save. In case we die or get killed. Well, dying and killed is the same, but I meant die or get caught. Yeah, good heavens, sneak. Let's see, we're gonna find out if this is a bad idea or not. I'm not going to steal anything. Maybe they're not home. Okay, street level. Did I get out of there? Am I out in the fresh air? Woohoo! I am. All right. So where am I going now? The Arcane University. That's right. I got to go see Tormina now that I have all 4 books. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get caught. I don't know if you were here at the beginning when I was talking about after my last night, that first night.
You have my ear, citizen.
After I shut down the stream, I went to the city to sell stuff and walked in and immediately got grabbed up and sent to jail because I apparently stole something and didn't remember stealing it.
Yes.
Mythic Dawn.
To find their secret shrine to Mehrunes Dagon, you'll need to study the 4 volumes of Mainkar Cameron's commentaries. It is a fairly common practice of these kinds of esoteric cults to put hidden messages within their sacred writings.
Okay.
In effect, simply by finding their way to the shrine, prospective members have already passed the first test on the road to enlightenment. You've piqued my curiosity about this puzzle. I will think on it myself and let you know if I have any ideas. Check back with me tomorrow after I've given this matter some thought.
Yeah, Anthony, I was quite offended.
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Imperial City. What can you tell me about
Too
that?
big for me. Loud, dirty. Clowns, fools, brutes, and thieves everywhere. I want to throw my gold away. I just dump it in Lake Rumara. Save time.
Okay. She's got some passion. Siren gets me sometimes with stuff placed on counters in front of someone you want to talk to. Oh, absolutely. That happened when I was in Skyrim. One of the
I'll keep
episodes
studying
for
the
my
first 2
YouTube
volumes
channel.
of the commentaries. Who knows?
Just walked
I
in,
might
thought I
turn
was
up
going
something
to talk
before
to
you
somebody
do.
and accidentally was looking at the wrong thing, and bam, in jail I went. All right. What are we doing? Are we going to continue this quest? It's the primary quest. Don't necessarily want to only spend time on that, but let's see. Tarmina says the Mankar Cameron hid a message within his writings, so only the enlightened ones could join him and the mythic dawn. I should study these books some more. Okay. What time of day is it? 8:04 p.m. Let's see. We don't need to level up, so maybe I'll just wait till the morning. Since I don't need to sleep. All right, let's see if we can find some breakfast. Let's look at the books. Let's see, inventory. Oh, books. Got some stuff I could go sell. Okay, commentary. Do I really need to read it all? Greetings. Cameron was once like you, asleep, unwise. Protonymic? Leave the dreaming sleeve of birth the same, unmantled, save for the symbiose with our mothers. Your door to that Demesne. Oh my gosh, I'm not going to pronounce any of this right. Lord Dagon would only have those clever enough to pause. All else the Arbus claims in their full running. Enter as Lord Dagon has written. Come slow and bring 4 keys. Our order is based on the principles of his mighty razor. Novitate, questing knight, chaplain, and master. Let the evil ones burn in its light, as if by the excess of our vision. Then shalt our knowledge go aright. I don't feel like reading all of this. But let's see what we learn. Your coming was foretold, my brother. Enraptured, he who finally goes unrecorded, recorded the slaves that without knowing turned the wheel, enslaved all the children of the Arbus as it is. Okay, number 3. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven. Brother noviates, and by its apex one can be as he will. See, I wonder if I actually need to read it to learn the things, or is after you read them, the quest progresses. Let's see. Once you walk in the mythic, it surrenders its power to you. Understood laws of the arcanature will fall away like heat. Those who know it can reshape the land. Wow. Starlight is our mental brother. Wear it to see by and add its light to paradise. That seems like a cute, cool clue. Book 4. May the holder of the 4th key know the heart thereby. The Mundix Terrine was once ruled over solely by the tyrant, each of their own dominion. I give my soul to the Magna Gi, saith the joyous in paradise. All right. Deny not these days shall come again. All right. Under the mires was thrown down the old city of chains, slacked in new bone warmth, and set free. Nothing but woe has become the pit. Now what do I do? Mysticism increased to 6. Well, let me go in and talk to her again and see if it talks about how much I learned, which was nothing.
What can I do for you?
Mythic Dawn.
I turned up copies of the first 2 volumes from my colleagues, and I spent a little time rereading them. Mainkar Cameron certainly is a fascinating writer, undoubtedly insane, but fascinating. But more to the point, it appears to me that the first words of each paragraph may be significant. A message may be hidden there. I'll continue to study the problem. Come by tomorrow if you like. I may think of something else.
Quest updated. Ko, you got some good shrimp from the North Sea, huh? Best in the world. Oh. Well, are they like the salad type shrimp or nice big prawn type shrimp?
Some say that
Well, I'm
Traven
gonna
is
get hungry, so I
misusing
haven't
the
eaten
power
yet.
of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. The first words of each paragraph are the key. I'm sure of it. Well, I shouldn't keep you. Goodbye.
The first paragraph of each book. That's kind of a clue, isn't it? Let's go back and look at the first paragraphs. All right. Greetings. Menkar Kamaran was once like you, asleep, unwise, protonymic. We mortals leave the dreaming sleep of birth the same, unmantled, save for the symbiosis with our mothers, thus to practice and thus to reproachment, until finally we might, through new eyes, leave our hearths without need or fear that she remains behind. In this moment we destroy her forever and enter Demon's knee of Lord Dagon. I am so sorry. I do not know how to say this stuff. All right, let's see the first paragraph in Commentaries 2. Well, that's a really short sentence. That's not really the first paragraph. I call him brother. Answers are liberations, where the slaves of Malbiage that came to know Numantia cast down their jailer king. Mazteak, which the Xarxics Mysterium calls the Arcane. Mazteak, whose carcass was dragged through the streets by his own bone walkers, and whose flesh was opened on rocks. Oh, gross! Thereon, and those angels who loved him no longer did drink from his honeyed ichors, screaming, let all know free will and do as they will. Wow, that's creepy. Book 3. The tower touches all the mantles of heaven. Brother, noviates, and by its apex one can be as he will. More, be as he was, and yet change for all else that path for those that walk after. This is the third key of New Montia, and the secret of how mortals become makers and makers back to mortals. It's a lot of nonsense, isn't it? The bones of the wheel need their flesh, and that is mankind's heirloom. Okay, 4. May the holder of the 4th key know the heart thereby. The Mundix Terrine was once ruled over solely by the tyrant, each to their own dominion. I did read that. And border wars fought between their slave oceans. They were akin to the time totems of old, yet evil and full of mockery and profane powers. No one that lived did so outside of the sufferance of the Druze. Druze? So it's silent GHS. All right, so what's the quest telling me to do now? Let's see. Fourth volume. Hid a message within his writings, only the enlightened ones. Tarmina thinks using the first word of each paragraph. Oh, the first word. I thought it said paragraph. In each paragraph in the books may reveal a message. The first word of each paragraph in the books. I probably need note paper. Okay. Book. First word of each paragraph. Greetings, reader. Enter. Oh, get back on the book. Enter. Every night, enter my palace endlessly, roaring, offering red drink. Still doesn't make any sense. Whosoever answers your whisper hides, enraptured, recorded, enslaved. The oath breakers. Woe to the oath breakers. Every reader that once understood Jim, he endeth starlight. Not doing anything for me. May I deathlessly deny all your sons under nothing. Clueless. Anybody get anything out of that? I do not see a marker of where I am to go next. She said to come back and talk to him again. Talk to them again next time. Need to keep looking and see where this leads. Let's see. I don't see a marker anywhere. Well, I think we got some stuff we can go sell. And then we'll go back and talk to her. I'm going to sell the Blade of Woe. Because the mace is a little stronger. Alright, let's go back to Merchant. The Merchant District. Alright, let's go sell some stuff. Copious coin purse seems to buy a little bit of everything. So let's go see what he will buy. His shop is just a mess. Every time I come in here, there's more stuff on the floor. Not a good presentation,
Hello again.
sir.
Welcome back.
Let's see. Bartering.
What can I interest you in?
All right. What? Let's see. See, the steel shield has more armor, but it's kind of boring. So we're going to sell it.
That's a fair deal.
I'm going to get rid of these torches, too, because I don't use them. Steel bow. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to use the bow we got from the order. Fatigue, healing, cure poison. Note to Gwyneth. Not going to get me anything, but I don't want to carry it around. Mythic Dawn robes don't get me anything, but again, don't want to carry them around. We probably don't want to sell the commentaries yet. We're going to sell that too.
That's a fair deal.
Oh, let's see. Let's keep this one since it has some magic in case we get in a place where we keep dying.
A fine transaction.
Doesn't do me any good to sell these because they're not worth anything. I really would like a house, but that guy that's selling a house, I have a feeling it's like
an
cursed
excellent
or something,
bargain,
right? And keep the chainmail, although they do weigh something. Those are the rings I'm wearing. So I think we've sold everything. No, I don't.
That's a fair deal.
These all end up weighing half a pound, and then potion of healing, weak potion of insulation, resist fire on self. Weak potion of sorcery.
An excellent bargain.
I'm going to try to get rid of everything I can.
A
so
fine
I can
transaction.
Carry extra that extra armor without it weighing me down too much. All right.
Tell your friends about me.
Sure. Pacific Northwest here, about as far away as we can be. Well, Alaska's from Alaska. If the name doesn't give it away. Small shrimps, very short cooked, yes. Salad type, yes.
Goodbye.
What do we call that salad here? Shrimp Louis? Is that what we call the shrimp salad? Could definitely eat that all day. And shrimp cocktail. Little stir-fried shrimp. Ooh, shrimp in your fried rice. You guys are really making me hungry. All right. Let's see, what time are we at? We are at 8:30, so I've been doing this about 3 hours. I'm not sure where to go yet in this next quest. Let's see. Speaking to Thormar hasn't revealed any information since he's hiding something. I should keep an eye on him and watch what he does after his shop closes. The pilgrimage, and I can't find the damn map. I don't know what I did with it. Thought I sold it, but then the guy I thought I sold it to didn't have it. Where spirits have lease. A knife in the dark. You know what? Let's go investigate this house. Because maybe there is a ghost, but maybe after I kill the ghost, I get the house. So let's go. I have a little bit of excitement before I end the stream. All right. Is this the guy? No, that's not the guy.
Okay, guess who I am? Cainlorn or Mainlorn?
Well, the name label says you're Cainlorn.
Right, the one in blue. You remembered.
I did. Anvil Chapel attack.
Terrible crime. Everyone in the chapel murdered. Who could have done such a thing? And why?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Prophet.
I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since.
Okay. Tell me about
Best shops at Anvil? Norbert Lels handles rare books, exotic ingredients, and gems. And they have fine weapons at Morvaine's Peacemakers.
Oh, I was wondering what that was. It's a weapons
Farewell.
shop. Okay. Let's see, where are we? In this shop? I like Skyrim because it actually puts a symbol on the door that's like, this is where you need to go. Is it this guy? That doesn't look
Jesson
right.
Sextius, singer, composer, and storyteller
Bard.
extraordinaire. Glad to meet you. Goodbye.
Okay. Oh, is it this guy back here? Yes.
That manor is still for sale if you're interested.
I'm probably going to get scammed here, aren't I?
If you want to buy Benerus Manor, it's still available for a modest price. No questions asked, please.
I don't even know if I have enough money, though.
Interested?
I don't think I have
Hey,
5,000
you
gold.
don't even have enough money.
Nah.
Stop wasting my time and come back when you do.
I could always just go break into the place. I don't even know how much money I have. Let's see. How much money do I have? I only have 1,700. So, if I want to buy that place, it's going to be a while. So, if I select... Is that a quest? I should question him further to see how much he wants for it. And I did. Open in the map. Oh, it's kind of right behind me there somewhere. Somewhere in that area.
House Dress and Halalu have renounced the slave trade
Let's go
and
check
freed
out
the
this
beast folk
place.
from servitude.
What's the worst that can happen? I could get arrested. No, that's the arms. So this probably isn't the manor, is it? It's probably him. But didn't he say it was like across the street? Portly's house? Punius Inventius' house? I thought he said it was nearby. It's a manor. Well, fudge. What is this? Ah, the Peacemaker's place. Wasn't there a guild? Let's go check out the guilds. Let's go check out this Fighters Guild. Alright. Can I join?
Looking for adventure? The Fighters Guild is a good place to start.
Tell me about the Fighters Guild.
If you're looking to join up, you should speak with Velena Danton in Coral, Azan in Anvil, or Burzgrow Kosh in Cheydinhall.
So I guess I'm looking for Azan.
If you're interested, see Velena Danton in Coral,
You said that
or
already.
Azan in Anvil, or Burzgrow Kosh in Cheydinhall.
Tell me
I
about
worry
Anvil.
sometimes I'll go soft here. Training mostly and living easy. So now and then, I go out along the coast on my own just to stay in shape.
Do you kill mudcrafts out on the coast?
March Galit is a dangerous one. He teaches mages about the destruction school of magic.
That's not a bad thing. Can I get some training? Is that what you do? Train.
If you want my help, you'll need to join up. Fighters Guild members only.
Fine.
Training,
I
beds, and
heard
good
that
hard
Velwyn
work.
Benerus
Can't
is
beat it.
trying to
Gotta
sell
find
off
Azan.
Benerus
That's
Manor.
this guy.
Hopefully.
What can I do for you?
Well, you could put
Looking
your
for some
weapon
work?
down first.
If so, the Fighters Guild can always use able-bodied new members.
Let's,
I love being in the guild. There's money to be made. If
Oh.
you'd like to join up, let me know.
well, if I join, then I would have a place to sleep, right? Maybe a chest?
Our Fighters Guild chapter here is big, primarily because we're a training center, which earns us each a good living. The Fighters Guild is always looking for new members. If you've got a clean record and don't have a bounty on your head, we may be able to use you. Are you interested in
I don't
joining?
think I have a bounty, but I don't exactly have a clean record.
Fine. You are now an associate in the Fighters Guild.
That was easy.
For contracts, speak either with me or with Burzgrow Kosh in Cheydinhall. Good luck to you.
All right. Advancement.
You will advance through the ranks of the Fighters Guild when you have proven your merit. As you complete contracts and fulfill your duties, you'll be promoted to the next station, accepting the associated duties and responsibilities. Be aware, though, that your rank can be stripped for failure to uphold the tenets of the guild or at the sole discretion of the guild master.
So, it doesn't count that I'm the hero of Kavach?
A contract for you? I think I've got something that suits your experience. Arvina Phyllis has some problem with rats in her house.
Ah, I think I actually remember that quest.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Okay, then. What kind of rumors do you know?
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place?
Well, since it's called Oblivion, I'm going to believe that's true.
I'm sorry. You're not yet.
Not ready. Yeah.
Go take care of the
Pulls
rats.
ropes
Then
faster,
talk.
can
Care
run
of the
faster
rats.
than anyone I've ever...
Now, should I use my bow, or are they all going to attack me at once? All right, let's see. I need to put my bow on the wheel so I can switch. Now, how do I go to inventory? Oh. No, that's not doing it. I gotta remember how to... There we go. All right. Let's pick you and put you there. Wonder if I need to do the... How come I didn't sell the Blade of Woe? No. That's not what you wanted to do. Let's go here. Let's move this one. And we'll put the bow there. And do I need to put the shield there? Let's put the shield there, just in case. Ah, quit doing that. What did I just take off? The bow. There we go. Alright, now switch, bow, bow of order unequipped. Had I already equipped it? Navigating this is crap. Alright, look at that bow. That's nice. Look at that. It's a match set, isn't it? Sexy and lethal. Alright, let's go talk to this lady.
Hello there.
I think we saw her house when we were looking for the manor. Yeah. For some reason, your message didn't come up in OBS. You know, there's this thing called a quota. And when I'm doing streams at night, the YouTube quota gets used up. So for some reason you can't then use it in, it leaves OBS. I've had it happen a couple times now. So I will just make sure to watch. Yes, and cocktail best choice, a little bit of mayonnaise and lemon. Sounds delicious. Yeah, I just learned about it. In fact, Alaskan Care and I were doing a project in Return to Moria when I realized that the text or the chat from YouTube wasn't showing up on the OBS chat for the multi-stream. Whoa, jeez. That's one spastic rat. Can you guys see the rat flying around like it's possessed? Or is that just on my screen? Okay, nope, it's still spazzing out. Oh my god, it's like a ghost or something. That is insane. Ah, a little glitchy there. Just don't flop around on top of me. Steel arrow. Gotta hold still long enough though so I can get my arrow back. Alright. Nothing there. Any more rats? Ah, I bet you that's how they're getting in. Uh-oh. Is it literally like crashing things? Okay. I don't know what that was about. That was pretty freaky. Give me my arrow. Look at that. His mouth is open. That is wicked. And the glowing eyes. Okay. All right. I'm in charge of monitoring a security system tonight, so I just had to check and see who was wandering. All right. I guess that's all of them. And I can't get into anything because then it'll be stolen. There's that glowing red dot. Well, where's the lady? Did she like leave her house? There she is.
My rats are all dead. It's too late to do any more. I won't be needing your services any longer.
What? She sounded angry that I killed her rats.
Useless Fighters Guild. What do you want? Take care.
Fine. Be that way. Sorry.
Well met. Captain Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. I wonder if the first Count of Anvil found it. Interesting.
Okay.
See you.
Sorry.
You too.
Well, let's look. Did that close the quest? Well, not there anymore. Oh, should we go back to him and see if we get paid? Maybe they'll give us a bed too, and we can call it a night. That's not him. This guy doesn't look like him either.
What can I do for you?
Can I have a bed? Rumors. Oh, he can do repairs.
Do you believe any of that talk about more Oblivion gates opening all over the place? Go to it.
Front door. Well, where'd that guy go? Let's see what happens if I go through here. Some beds. Can I have one? Looks like I can sleep. They're not like tagged for anything. Can I use the chest? I'm curious. Do I need to talk to this guy to finish out the quest? What are you doing up against that wall? Looks a bit weird. Like maybe you're taking a leak in a dark alley? Dining hall. Get back over to you two.
Hail!
Yes, the faces are a bit weird, aren't they? Yes. Oh, look, a doggy. Woof, woof. Can I pet you? Mojo. Sten the Ugly.
Heh. Everyone calls me Sten the Ugly. I got tired of beating people up for it. So go ahead, live it up.
Why do they say you're ugly? What about the chapel attack? What do you
I'd like to
know?
get my hands on the cowards that did that. I'm even thinking of joining the Prophet's Holy Crusade.
Well, if you have the map, let me know.
Farewell.
I lost it. All right, where's the guy? Is this the guy?
Greetings to you.
Azan.
Can I help?
A pleasure to speak with you.
Contract.
I'll need someone who's at least an apprentice for this job. Maybe you're ready for advancement? You've done well so far. I hereby promote you to apprentice.
Well, that was easy.
Good luck.
Apprentice. Let's see, got a new contract?
Looking for more work, eh? Good. I've got a contract for you. I'd like you to go talk to Norbert Lels here in Anvil. I'm hoping you'll do better with this one than your last one. That really wasn't good.
What? You told me to take care of the rat problem. Did I misunderstand?
He runs Lels Quality Merchandise here in Anvil. He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired us to put a stop to it.
Help
Take
you,
care
sister?
of Lels.
Top
He needs the help.
shopkeeper. What time is it? Yeah. Let's try sleeping. See if they'll let us sleep here. Why is he staring at me? That's so creepy,
Yes?
dude. Norbert.
He runs Lel's Quality Merchandise. Not a bad sort. You can usually find him in his store.
Okay.
You too.
I didn't say anything. Where are those beds? Let's sleep. Let's just see what happens. Let's see. We want to wait until the morning. So that'd be 9. The shop's usually open like around, what, 8? 8 or 9. Now, if I put something in the chest, will it still be there? So I'm going to test. I'm going to put something that's not too important. Oh, it's not letting me. Won't let me put anything in it, right? Doesn't look like it. I can take something out. Take all. I was hoping I could put stuff in it, but it doesn't look like it. Can I? Oh, store. Yes, store. All right, let's store this one. Let's store that one. This one, this one, this one. And if I lose it, I lose it, right? Don't need the key. Can I put those in there? No, because it's a quest item. How about this one? Nope. That one. Can I put that away? Anything else? Amulet. Ooh, it's got a red thing, so that means I stole it. Oh shit! Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Let's put the Blade of Woe in there. Oh, that's a quest item too. I did not know that. I forgot. The girlie and I are running to the store. Well, I don't know if I'll still be here when you get back, but if I'm not, thanks for coming by, Anthony, and for following. I appreciate it a great deal. So, Blade of Woe is a quest item. One-handed dagger blade. I thought it was a sword. Well, interesting. Okay, how's my weight? Can always lose a few pounds. Well, that's a dagger, so definitely not going to do as much as the steel mace. What's my weight? 136. That gets me down pretty good. All right, do we need to repair anything? Boots. You have repaired all your gear.
How are you?
All right, let's go do one more little contract here before we call it good.
Yes?
Goodbye.
I heard
Okay.
someone scream from inside. Heard any?
You should be helping out Norbert Lels. What's on your mind? Take care of Lels.
Excuse me,
who
you're
needs the
standing in
help.
front of the door, dude. That's what's on my mind. All right. Let's go find this guy. Kind of run odd, don't they? Am I going to his house? No. Going through the gate? Let's see. Gold Coast. So, looks like maybe I'm going to go out the gate. Okay.
Me children are starving. Please.
He's a shopkeeper, isn't he? Oh, good. The autosave. I'd forgotten. I hadn't saved in a
Hail.
while. The flowing bowl. Wells Quality Mercantile. This must be the place.
Welcome.
What say you?
Greetings. Welcome to Lel's Quality Merchandise. We have a wide range of goods to suit your needs. Oh, and perhaps you saw the sign outside? A slight mistake, you know. Bit of bad luck there. So, what can I do for
I didn't
you?
notice the sign. Break-ins.
I've lost a great deal of merchandise over the last few months. I keep replacing it, but they keep stealing it. New locks on the doors be damned. They always come at night after I've gone to bed. Maybe a mage transports them inside. You can just stay in the shop overnight.
Oh.
Good luck. I'm going to wait at the flowing bowl until this mess is settled. I know I can trust you to keep the place safe.
You don't know me. I could be a bad guy.
I am Norbert Lels. How may I help you?
Is there more news about the break-in?
As I said, I'll need you to stop these thieves from breaking into my store. It only seems to happen at night.
Rumors.
Mark Gullet knows more about how to cast a fireball than anyone in Anvil.
A fireball.
I try to stay on his good side.
What do you know about Anvil?
Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me.
Okay.
Bye.
So, at night, huh? It's in the morning, so let's go 12 hours? 11 hours? We'll hide behind the counter. Let's see. Night. Let's wait 2 more hours. Not that late yet. Don't steal anything. Is that a safe? Cupboard. I have no idea what time they're gonna come, right? 9:49. Should I look around or should I wait? Okay, that just goes outside. Bedroom. Must be a short dude, right? Those doors are short, right? Didn't they look rather short? Oh. May I help you?
You treacherous little filcher! How dare you steal from me?
Well, aren't you stealing?
Filthy pick, you treacherous little filch!
Looks like we've got a thief in our midst.
But you're the thief, right? I didn't just kill somebody I wasn't supposed to. Taking care of the crooks breaking into Norbert Lell's store, I should speak with the shopkeeper himself. Okay. Search. Let's just take off. Let's humiliate you and take all your clothes. I got some loot. Don't know if I was supposed to kill them or capture them, but we'll find out if I get, you know, thrown in jail. Let's see where he is. Is he in there now? Oops, no, put that away. Hopefully my Twitch chat hasn't stopped too. Hello?
Evening? You closed the gate. How did you do it? We can't thank you enough.
That's right, I'm a hero.
Take care.
Alright, where is the guy?
How do you do? What is it now?
Hello.
Is that him over there?
How are you?
Kind of crowded in
better.
here.
How about you?
Great.
Were you able to take care of my problem with break-ins?
Yes.
You've gotten them? Wonderful. But their names are familiar to me. All of those men have worked for me.
Oh.
Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings. I can't imagine what turned them to a life of crime. Sad. Well, here's your payment.
Well, thank you very much, sir. All right. 100 gold.
Captain
Bye.
Dougal's rumored treasure has to be true. Oh? How do you do?
Keep
Do
talking.
you
What's
think
going on with you?
Kvatch could happen here?
I hear the Legion.
All right. let's see. It's nighttime, right? So nothing's going to be open. So let's just go back to Fighters Guild. We haven't leveled up in a minute. Now, can I remember where the Fighters Guild is? Is that it right here? I think that's the
How can I
Magic
help?
Guild, right? Accounts Arms. Fighter Guild. Fighter Guild. Look, I'm all turned around. Surprise! I'm all turned around.
Anytime now.
This way. Let's finish out this quest, and then I think I'll call it a night. I probably should have ate dinner before I started. Alright, is this the Azan guy?
Well met.
Alright, the contract.
I don't have anything for anyone in your rank. Check with Burrs Grokash in Shadenhall.
Okay.
He might have something.
Alright, any more new rumors?
Heinrich Oakenhull is married to a Bosmer? I suppose the women are less annoying than the men.
I wouldn't know. Alright, now he can train.
I can show you some new things.
Alright. I think I have enough gold, yep. 1800 gold. Affects how much damage you deal with blunt weapons. Well, I am using a mace. Need to find somebody who does archery. Train. What increased to 16? Let's see. No, I don't think I'll. Be nice if I
You
can find
too.
somebody to train. There's this porter guy. Wow, he just kind of stands there and
Yes?
stares at me. It's creepy.
Bye.
Bye. Somebody's in the bed with my chest. Oh, it's still there. So, the bed doesn't stay your own, but the stuff seems to still be in there. Interesting. Let's sleep. Let's see. 8 hours ought to be a good time. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end the stream. I don't think, well, you know what? I probably will go sell some stuff before I finish up for the night. Because didn't I get a bunch of new stuff from those people? Riches, clogs, coarse linen, fur boots, gauntlets of order. Let's see, pants. Wow, sure didn't get much. Some leather cuirasses, curios. But I'll go sell that stuff. Shirt with suspenders. That's funny. Claymore. Ooh, that's worth 80. That'll be nice. All right, but I think I'm gonna close out my stream. Want to thank all you guys for hanging out. Hi, Special. I appreciate you lurking there. You think my commentary is gold? I think I'm a little snarky. Anthony and Co, I appreciate you hanging out as well. I'm going to try to continue doing Oblivion at night. But it'll kind of depend on what time of day I get done with my job. But Fridays I tend to be done early. So look for it on Friday evenings. Just kind of had extra time today, so thought I'd throw it on there. So we'll see. We'll see ya. Excuse me. So, you know what Grandma says? She says, quit adulting long enough